Hardaway against Rubio. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Endorsing the collective bargaining agreement. Great news for retired players. Health insurance options. Pensions will increase. Tuition reimbursement fund. What does that mean to these players who gave everything they had for this great game?
You know what I love about this, Kevin? I think each of us stands on the shoulders of the people who came before us, right? Everybody is the product of all the experience that came before. So
Yes.
you think back to some of the ages that shaped the NBA, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Jerry West Lakers, and then go on through the generations. It's important we acknowledge their contributions. I absolutely love what this CBA has afforded these retired players.
And I think the NBA actually has taken a lead in that among all of the national sports.
You know what, Kevin? I think the NBA, because of their great leadership, they're always opportunistic to say, how can we make it better for our players? How can we make it better for
Oh,
that is an athletic freak.
wow.
Not fair. I mean, that is just not fair.
Went soaring in for the sweet flush. Beautiful.
Obviously, a highlight reel play that we'll be seeing quite a few times.
And Mills kicks to Exum. Gallinari with the steal. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
The Jazz shooting 43% from the field. Robinson kicks to Mills. To the wing right side. Robinson sets a screen for Exum. To the inside. Tries a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to McCaw from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gallinari with the steal. Here's the break. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gallinari's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And the Jazz call time here. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low-post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for Los Angeles.
And most of the damage being done by the backcourt. They've leaned on their guards big time, and the plan has worked to perfection. The small ball approach has been the way to go.
Mills dishes to Gobert. To the left side wing. Exum passes to Mills. He feeds it to Gobert. Gobert the screen. Here's Exum. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
That one good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Jazz shooting 41% for the game. Dishes it to Gobert. Sullinger the screen. Sullinger a screen on Gallinari. Gallinari brings the double team. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And here is Los Angeles now, and it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Pass to McCaw. Back to Hardaway. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Hardaway. 9 assists and 9 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hardaway hits them both. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Sullinger the screen. Mills with it. Now guarded by Hardaway. They set the pick. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Traps in the tray. Robinson's got 6.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And good that time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Exum. He has 6. Jazz passing it around. Sullinger the screen. Clock at 4. From downtown. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Hardaway kicks to Gallinari. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Utah is shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. There's the dish to Gobert. Kicks it to Mills. Now the feed to Robinson. Exum dishes to Gobert. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Jazz.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Zach Randolph's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Patrick McCaw. Reed kicks to Gay, and Mills atop the key. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Utah calls timeout. Rudy Gobert not really a post-up threat, but he's become very effective in the pick and roll.
I think he's focused, Kevin, on setting better screens, and he's shown flashes. Pretty pass here, a dribble move there. I think you see the potential beyond just dunks and offensive rebounds for the Stifle Tower.
He dishes it to Mitchell. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Gobert. Second in blocks, 4th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10.
Oh,
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
And obviously makes him very difficult to defend because he can fly right over you.
Feeds to Mitchell, expanding his range. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Gay against Hardaway. The rebound by Mitchell. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Great D that time from Hardaway. Got a piece of it. And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And the first one at the line is good for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Decker. And Utah also making a switch. Ricky Rubio checked in for Patty Mills. That one misses. The Jazz shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. Floats one. Here's Mitchell. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Mitchell's got 20.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Hardaway with the jam.
Yeah, and that's just Butler staying alert, right? He keeps his eyes up. He's willing to make the extra pass. This guy understands the game.
And Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Passes to Reed. Reed a screen on Butler. Reed a screen. Back to Gay. From outside the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period. He's been so cold. Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
There's the screen. Reed a screen. From deep. Misses. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Utah with the ball. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Here's Exum. Doris, some people are pushing for Holcomb Rucker to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. What do you think are the chances of that happening?
You know, I think contributions to the game take many shapes and forms, Kevin. And obviously, Rucker Park is one of the most identifiable places in the history of the game. If you're a city basketball player, you know Rucker Park. You tried to prove your bona fides there. So if the committee believes Mr. Rucker is worthy, I am all for it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The former 6th man of the year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter. He uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
Shot clock at 5. Rubio with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio can be a legitimate threat from range.
On the wing, Hardaway puts up a three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Utah's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Gobert against Smith. Gobert dishes to Robinson. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Clippers. It's stolen by Sullinger. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Decker's checked in for Williams. And a switcher also for Utah. Mills is checked in. Sullinger passes to Exum. Doors on the subject of league expansion. Commissioner Silver has said that 30 teams feels about right at this point. How long do you think it's going to be before we add another franchise or two to the NBA?
All right, let me just say that I completely concur with Commissioner Silver. The last thing we want to see when the NBA is at its peak in popularity is expansion that might dilute some of the competitiveness that we want to see happen. The bigger question right now is these super team issues. Are we at a point where there is such disparity between the best teams in the league and the worst? Let's address that first, and then we can look at expansion down the road.
So you do not like the super team aspect that we're beginning to see formulate from time to time?
I don't necessarily want to say that. I think the jury is still out, Kevin. We have to see how the next 2 or 3 years plays out as it relates to both Cleveland and Golden State. I think there was a period in the 80s where it felt like it was the Lakers and the Celtics every year. Let's not overreact, but certainly let's not add teams before we make sure we are where we need to be from competitiveness standpoint.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Sullinger right side. Nice ball movement by Utah. And that one's good by Gay.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hardaway kicks to Dedmon. It's stolen by Sullinger. Here's Mills. Here's Exum. Griffin with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardaway. It's deflected.
I tell you, Sullinger should get some credit for his defense on that one. Alters the shot and sends it back.
Mills dishes to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Sullinger a screen on Gallinari. Here's Gay. Bank shot, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Exum. Hardaway with the steal. To the paint. They need this one. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Jazz trail by 19. Mills passes to Reed. He kicks to Mills. Reed a screen. Gallinari against Gay. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And Gay isn't easy to tie up, using his length and muscle to kind of power through the defense.
And the Jazz with some changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Patty Mills. Wells' shot is good.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And Rubio kicks to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Here's Gay. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, that basket all about Jared Sullinger, and when he's the one setting the screen, you know it's going to be good. Very typical for a defender to fight through it.
Wells' shot is good.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
You just have to love the way Ricky Rubio plays defense. Fantastic at jumping a play, and Doris forcing a turnover for his team to get out and get a scoring transition.
Right. I think the thing that stands out with Ricky Rubio is probably his anticipation. That is what makes him such a great defender. Active feet, active hands to bother shooters, incredible lateral movement, and an impressive wingspan.
Hardaway dishes to Gallinari, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. And that's 10 points for Gallinari.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Utah calls timeout. There's one trend we've seen in the league, an emphasis on getting back defensively rather than pounding the offensive glass. I think of San Antonio a little bit when I think about that. Why is that, you think?
You know, I don't know if this is something cyclical and we'll eventually see teams emphasize getting to the offensive glass as a means to help them win. But one of the most dangerous aspects of the NBA right now is transition 3 opportunities. We're not even seeing teams get back to the hoop and build their defense out. At this point, they're sprinting to the 3-point line and then building back toward the hoop. So a drastic difference. We'll see if it changes at any point.
Jazz trail by 20. And Rubio kicks to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Sullinger a screen on Gallinari. And there's Gay outside. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Sullinger the screen. Sullinger a screen on Gallinari. Taken away. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Rubio. Hardaway against Rubio, and he hits it again. Shot good from Hardaway.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Right now he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. That's the type of...
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Jazz trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the chosen one.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. Again, Griffin missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills, guarded by Hardaway. Mills passes to Sullinger. It's stolen by Smith. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Utah here with the ball.